Okay, hello and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. It's been a while, indeed it has, and for everyone who subscribed, thank you. I have a few named subscribers here. I have a thank you for all of these people specifically as well. Mac Key ASDF, William D, Jacob Riome, Sergio Paz, and Jose Nunes. Thank you to all 5 of you and everyone else who did subscribe but didn't leave their name. I'ma just cross people out. Okay, those must have been done. And now that the paperwork is done, let's get on with it. I have almost no memory of what it was that I was doing, where I was going, but there is this quest that interests me simply, if only for its name, called Bye Bye Love. Yeah, why not? I could go do that. Talk to Joana on Carlitos' behalf at Gomorrah. This'll be fun. No idea what to do, but if I have to talk, then I think I'm gonna put this on. Let's see now. Yes, my charisma is very good for talking, and speech is acceptable. So, now, where's my map? Map, I need a map. Where do I go? Gomorrah, yes. It's this way. Oh. I have no memory of what was going on here the last time. It'll go just fine. Oh yeah, Gomorrah. It was that place with the didn't it though? Oh, there was the guy who was like standing outside. What was the Gomorrah then? I mean that the name sounds like really promising. But there's some person I was to talk to in here. Wait, do I look? Yes, I look fine. I do hope they don't mind the weapons. Wait, can I do that with my no, like Alpha?
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me. You'll get these back on your way out.
Very good. Okay, I get it, yeah. Yes, I knew I could keep that, so I chose to carry it around all the game. Not saying it's worth anything even now, but fine. If they don't care about it, then... Okay, where was this person I was to talk about? And who are you? What's in here? Can I find...
Not at home.
What?
Be cozy up there in the lucky 38.
How did you know? I like your interior work. I like what you've done with it. Unique style, it says. I can read almost none of this. Oh, it's not legible, just the headlines. Never mind. Now, where was the, Joana person? Guess point tells me to go this way, but there's a wall. I seem to have run into a wall, yes. Also, what does the scout, I mean the map say? Local map. Somewhere over, behind the wall. Where might this be? These are elevators. They would take me to a different level. To a different level of height. Where's this go? What's in here? Ooh, ominous. Downstairs. Lower lobby? Okay. I'm just filling out the map, you know, because just so I can get a good lay of the land, so to speak. Are there other places here? Oh yeah, I remember this. It was something about a place called Gomorrah, there being fire and brimstone, and there's the fire and here's the brimstone, apparently. Ah. Sign seems promising. Perhaps it's like a nightclub kind of thing. Yes. Very calm. I could see myself getting along with a place like this. Not much fuss and muss going on about it. Courtyard. Oh, this is a large place. Huh? What? Zoara. By invitation only. Who's Zoara? Okay, how's the... it felt bigger in real life than it is on paper. Wait, yes, the quest pointer seems to be pointing this way. See if there's anything this way. Anything fun this way goes. Oh, a bank. So you could cash out, I guess. I don't know, I've never been to a casino like this before. Or any kind in real life, that is. They're not very much of a thing here. What was this one again? Lower lobby. What's in there? Let's go and see what's in the lower lobby. Anything fun? No, just more of the same, I guess. What a curious room. Lots of comfortable looking beds, yet there's nobody here. Like, this place really weirds me out. It's not like that, how do you say it? I am aware that there is a certain kind of establishment in the game known as Skyrim. Some people have made a video on it. The kind of a place that sort of kind of looks like a hotel or motel, but it's not in any sense intended for sleeping. Okay, I'm back here. Yeah, I know this doesn't make for much of content, but if you like to listen to my voice, then perhaps it will do. Yes. Well, I suppose that is attention to detail. Dude, what are you doing? There's nobody here. Stop exerting your, like, energy. In vain. Come on, man. Like, sure, dancing is fun and presumably very healthy. Yeah, elevators here. Main level. Wait, what? I kind of feel sorry for him dancing all alone, all eternity. As if he was the potted plant.
Fuck, not at home. Must be cozy up there in the lucky 38.
How does everyone know about the lucky 38 thing? Where did they hear that it was me? They just see me walking up and then talk to each other. There's a bar. Oh, and there is a bartender, yes. They are bartenders known for knowing everything. It does say Zoara, but what on earth is Zoara? Maybe I should know something I do not know.
Gomorrah.
How do I do this?
Right.
Right,
Slots on this.
the arrow's pointing now. Oh yeah, it was on the courtyard, is it not? No, this is now the elevator. Like what? Am I just confused by the freaking weird layout? This arrow tells me to go. It really does. Courtyard. What? Oh, wrong door. This, yeah. Yes, yes. Where did you come from? Out of thin air? Well, I suppose a worse thing could have emerged. Is that her?
Well, what do we have here?
Yeah.
Let me guess. You've heard about the mistress who makes all your fantasies come true. So you followed the call of your desires, all the way to the arms of Joana. Moi. Now that you've found me, I wonder, do you have what it takes?
What are you talking about? Hey, I have this speech thing.
Oh, confident. I like that. So, what do you want to do with what you've got? Oh my, aren't you something else? I guess you'll have to see for yourself what I can do, huh? Consider it on the house, honey.
I thought I was kind of supposed to get somebody out of here, but
All right, honey. What do you want to know?
Yeah. I suppose I would do this differently in real life, but in this case, I suppose I have an obligation to talk about someone known as Carlitos.
What? Have you seen him? Have you talked to him?
Yes, he wants to get you out of here.
Look, we can't talk here. If you think you can help me, follow me to my room, please.
Oh, do I have other questions?
Okay. What's on your mind? Yes. It's your paradise on this desolate earth, hun. Your troubles are gone. Everyone wants a piece of their own personal heaven. Military men, NCR ranchers, wandering travelers. You best hold your tongue, friend, or someone here will take care of it for... Yeah. I didn't think it showed. Look.
Yeah, okay. Kind of beautiful outside. I know. I like the layout of this place. Where's she going? Oh yeah, she has some room thing. I'ma follow her. I hope this doesn't fail the quest. Eventually I'll follow her. I'ma just have a look around. You know, if this is the so-called heaven on earth, then obviously I will have a look around. You know, it's not like you go to heaven every day. But if stuff costs money, then sure as shit this isn't heaven. Nice beds, though. And weather. I mean, it's hard to think that it would be as fun like when there's thunder and in this game the radiation storm things going on around. But yeah, the thought is nice. Yeah. Oh, so that's what the other room back there was for. Like when it's raining, you can use that room. Not these nice gazebos though. Somehow in this room it shows that the lighting of the game is weird. I mean, come on, where does the light here come from? There are no shadows or anything. But that's nitpicking. Let's enjoy this fabulous place. Very enjoyable. Why can't open the doors? Maybe there's somebody inside, I wonder if that's her room, you see. Is it like the only other door here? There's almost nothing to find. Not to say that I looked everywhere, just around the place. Oh, what was her name? Joana. Check around and see if there's anything in here. Yes. Nice. Sinks all in good condition. What are those supposed to be? No wonder you're doing drugs. You have nothing in here, like, except for the bed. Have I seen a television like this in a Fallout game before? What is the correct manufacturer? Radiation key. Oh. Like the design. It reminds me of my childhood. You know, I liked it when, like, televisions were furniture. They were like that. They were boxy. I remember that day. It was really fun to watch this ancient sci-fi movie. I think it was called The Andromeda Strain, or Andromeda Hyökkää in Finnish. I remember watching it. And Back to the Future movies. With my cousin. It is completely something else if you view it, like, watch it on that kind of thing. It feels different, you know. Oh, those memories. Yes, there was this lady in... Well, here that I was supposed to talk about. How could I have forgotten?
Hey, what's up?
I didn't talk about Carlos inside this room, Carlitos inside this room. But the questions, well, I don't want her to, well, a whole lot of good that option did. Okay, let's get on with it. Something else? Oh, I really can't talk about the addiction, can I? You know, Carlitos is one thing, but if you're dying of morphine equivalent, then let's not do that. Nothing about your problem.
I don't know. I'm afraid I won't make it out of here. Not without Carlitos. If the Med-X doesn't...
Tell me more about everything.
I know about those sons. They run the place as a center for all their dirty scams. Hooker, customer, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so they're making money wherever they can. Hopefully without killing people.
Nero's the pack leader.
Where it's not necessary.
Big Saul's his right hand. What
Nero and Big Saul.
Big Saul does.
Hmm?
Then there's Caccino. He's a filthy monster. Another Omertas would also want to kill him if they knew what he does. He's broken...
Maybe he's the toughest guy, they just don't... They can't do without him. And they can't kill him. I remember there being this saying about some group of people that you can't live without them, yet you can't kill them. I'm sure you've heard of it. Okay, so what's Carlitos' story?
It was an omerta that fell in love with me. They don't ever mix with people outside the family.
Have you seen any female omertas, miss?
Chino found out about us. So he did something, talked. I don't know. And Carlitos did.
Maybe they are. I don't know. I didn't look at it specifically, but if the omertas, I mean, the only omertas I've seen are these thugs, you know, guys in suits. And if the omertas don't deal with people outside the family, then well, let me ask you, how many generations does it go on if they don't associate with women? How do you look at it? But yeah, okay, never mind the silliness. Kachino talked because Carlitos broke Gomorrah rules. Carlitos wants to get you out of here. How did you pronounce it? Casino. I didn't pay any attention, sorry. Carlitos wants to get you out of here. Well, this is in fact the truth. I don't give a crap. Carlitos wants to get you out of here. Casino talk because Carlitos broke Gomorrah rules. I want to get more information.
Chino doesn't give a shit about rules. Only cares to feed his... Look, I'm stuck here. I know that.
Well, this is the reason why I'm here.
It does? Wait, this changes everything. I can't leave my girls here. And where would we go even if we escape? No, it's too risky. We'll all end up dead.
Well, I don't give a shit either.
You sound so sure. Damn it all. You better not make me regret this later. But the Omertas will want us dead. What are we going to do?
I will make you hurt. Said some song a long time ago. Why do I have to give my word when I don't know anything about what I'm gonna do?
Tell him that Never mind. Let Carlitos know that we'll be ready when you are.
What am I supposed to do anyway? Starts to escape, talk to Carlitos about her decision. Don't worry, I'll tell him that you're happy to hear from him.
Thank you so much for your help.
Well, you know, we should kind of, you know, because they'd figure out that I've been here for a too short of period of time, so they'll realize we only talk then that you're up to something if we don't, you know, you get the point, right? Nah. It's been long enough. What am I supposed to do? Talk to Carlitos? I can't remember who that was and where he is. Sorry. I remember reading somewhere that there is something more to this mission than to just talk to her, talk to him and all that. Perhaps a firefight and how I mean, she mentioned some other people she wanted to get out of here. Yeah, I can understand this could get boring after a while. You know, especially if you do it for a living. Like, you can do a thing, you can love doing something, anything, in my example. Like, you like to do this as a hobby. You like to do that as a hobby. And as soon as it becomes your job, so that you feel that you have to do it every day to get paid, it stops being fun. And I don't really understand why that is. If anything else, just to change your mental state. Of course, I'm not referring to whatever it is that she presumably does for a living. No, that's a different thing. Obviously, because everything's a different thing if I think about it. But, you know. Just your typical nonsense, never mind. Where do I get my guns back? You know, like, they cost me a lot of money. I had to kill a ton of people to get them. Do I, pick them up somewhere, just walk out the door?
Fuck not at home. Must be cozy up there in the Lucky 38.
Huh?
Hello and welcome to... Feel free to head to our club, Brimstone, or you can see our gorgeous courtyard out behind the casino.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I could like this place. Yeah, apparently I got my stuff back. That was Carlitos. Where did they store it? I mean, like, there was no one at the door. No one gave me my stuff back. What are these people doing, twisting themselves all around the street? Oh, they're attracting customers, indeed. But, like, are there any? Well, there are these two guys, you know, cheering on for the lady who dances at the street corner. And a robot, you know. What a weird little world this is. Where is this arrow pointing? Him? No, he's... I mean, I'm just, you know, looking at the... It doesn't point me to the actual door itself, but a little bit off it. Is this a clue? Is this a hint to something greater? I don't think so. I don't know why I thought I could enter this sewer. Oh yeah, there's the other place with stuff, you know, below ground. Maybe that's one. Anyway, what's in there? Is there anything in here? It looks so beautifully broken. Still nothing. It's just beautifully broken. I mean, that is quite the nice, if you consider that. It's a beautiful piece of furniture, and I don't know if it even has any textures on the top side. You know, that walkway. Well, walkway, now it's just basically an arch, because there's no way to walk on it from here or there. And yet it seems to make me feel more cozy and at home, you know, like there's more here than there actually is. Why do these minor things impress me so? Okay. Yes, yes. Let's talk to Carlitos. Hello and how are ya? Oh, I mean, that thing just bothers me. I mean, if she's, like, you know, forced to be in that... If she's, like, forced to be in that occupation against her will, obviously this is horrible. Nothing short of slavery. And, you know, she makes those references to that, was it Casino? Casino. Forcing her to do things she feels are very disagreeable, apparently. Although they were not expanded upon, like, well, I have a dirty imagination. Now it kind of sort of will bother me. What were those interesting things? Ah, never mind. Let's just solve any problems to the best of our abilities and hope everything goes well. You, was it? Hello.
Hey, it's you. What's the news?
Well, I don't really want to talk about her, but I suppose that's the thing to do, is it not?
Hey, that's great. What's going on?
Yeah, that's the whole truth.
She is? Listen, no time to waste. Help her get to Freeside. That's our ticket out of this fucking city. I'll meet you there between midnight and dawn. We could use some backup. We only got one chance to get this right, you hear? These guys in Freeside, good shots, right? They owe me big time. Tell them that Carlitos is back to collect his chips. They'll know what to do.
These are both very good questions.
She'll have to go disguised. Gomorrah's packed around midnight, and the bouncers won't notice just another patron leaving the joint. I'll be near the entrance, but I need to keep out of sight. The Emeritus have contacts, and they're still looking for me.
Where do I get her disguise, or does she have one already? I forgot. Where did he say? Near the entrance, out of sight.
The Emeritus.
Okay, fine. Sure, let's do this.
All right. See you soon.
Okay, Carla suggests getting back up before attempting to escape. Find the 2 guns for hire that owe him a favor. Where was I again? Where did I come from? Where am I going? Oh, I remember. Looking at this table, so I came from here. Yes. Yes. Okay. Are there more of these doormats? I mean, I don't think I've seen one like this, a doormat like this in Fallout before. I don't remember ever seeing other one like this. Are there more doormats like this in Fallout, games? Feels kind of a pity to step on it now that I've noticed it. It's kind of cute, all those flowers and everything. Never mind. Guns for hire, guns for hire. Oh yeah, it makes the stuff easier, so let's get the guns for hire. Revolting cocktail lounge. Hottest tables in town. That is an M letter, is it not? Or is it an N? It looks like someone took the, it looks like an M. But I think someone took an N. Oh, okay, someone had only an M, and they had to break it so they could get another N. You know, this one here. It looks like someone broke the letter M to make it into an N. Now that's attention to detail, because people do stuff like that in real life. And that revolting, that's just great. I love it. Very amusing and fun. Oh, what does it say here? Anything other than that? Anything other like that? The Radback song and dance review 6 p.m. Oh damn, I hope I don't whine in, trouble. Because it would be fun to get more entertainers into these casinos. I think there's a mission where you find people to perform in the casinos. Okay, free side time, yes. It's very grey all of a sudden, is it not? I mean, this place looks so grey suddenly. No wonder I kind of liked staying at the strip. It is definitely a lot more colorful than the rest of this place. It's a subtle thing, but I think that's it.
Someone dead? Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll give you the means.
That's good advertisement. I know that kind of things. Atomic Wrangler Casino. Cherry liquor. Well, sounds delicious. Obviously it's not open. But this isn't a window. This is just an alcove kind of thing. Because this is a darkened stone texture. What has welcome to? Oh well, I suppose it's a graphical limitation of the time. Besides, I love the tiny little illusion there. Now let's get it done. See if there's a couple of tough guys for hire for free for someone else. One pointer's pointing to the guy on the right, and the other one doesn't exist. Also, what is this place? Hello? Sorry, excuse me. Big door. Locked, so do it very hard. What's in here? Hey, wait, there's a door.
Hello.
There's a balcony. There was a thing in old games, you know, those rays of light. And they didn't tax your graphics card that much. Nowadays, of course, they have these things called God rays. And real volumetric media, sort of like real, ultra-real fog. Through which the rays cast by an ultra-realistic sun, ultra-realistically moving in the skies. Yes, that creates the atmosphere for every freaking place, and it, you know, like makes your graphics card boil and all that. But personally, I think this is nice, and they could do it, you know, back then. It feels fine. I don't really care that the rays of the sun don't seem to be moving around, and presumably they do. I mean, I'm not sure if this place looks the same during the day as it looks during the night. I think it's just going to be darker during the night. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm talking about this. It doesn't make any difference. Is this supposed to be furniture? This dead stick is supposed to be furniture. Okay, I suppose it died because there's nobody around here to clean. I suppose it would be the cleaning staff who would then... But on the other hand, you know, it's kind of sort of dark. Like, not the darkest it could be, and if it's in the corner, it can't really grow any taller, and there seems to be, you know, dirt, so it could actually have been like a live thing, in theory, at some point. I don't know why it fascinates me, so let's go on. Like, I want to get the lay of the land, the idea of the map, and like, why does everyone keep these broken frames without the picture on? Why? Can't they just be bothered to, you know, take them off or put something else in their place? I mean, the other place had all the newspaper clippings and all that. Nah, yeah. Nothing. It's like the on-off button, but it's shiny and I can't do anything about it. It's grabbing my attention so hard. Hey guys, every one of your atomically wrangled trees is dead. They had, like, pots like this in Fallout 3. They, like, found one like this and hold it indoors. You know, like, to the, I don't know, second floor? I feel unsure because, I'm under the impression that, English-speaking countries number floors differently from the Europeans, but like I can't remember how it goes because, you know, I live in the sticks, so that's not a worry or an issue here. But it's something like the ground level, the first, the second, the third, and so on, because, you know, it's like the first story or something like that, the first off the ground. But I think here's like the ground level is the first floor. And then there's the second and the third and so on. But at some point there's going to be further differences because, like, I have come under the understanding that in at least some of the English-speaking countries, they try to avoid using the floor number 13 as such. Some circumvent it, of course, by using the 13th letter of the alphabet, M. And in some place it was, like, the mezzanine cleverly built there. So that the problem was entirely, you know, jumped over, kind of, sort of, to speak. in some other countries, it's even more wilder. Like, I think some place doesn't have the number 4, or that some other number, like Asian countries go entirely into their own direction on this. I remember reading a Wikipedia article on this, and now I'm blabbering on about this nonsense. Wait, did I just not walk into the Atomic Wrangler? I did. Well, does this go? Where does this door go? Outside? I'm gonna try and see. What? Like, what do you mean the Atomic Wrangler, and then this is just a room? Like, is this the kind of room I could, like, you know, acquire by doing, like, a huge service to someone? What's the point of that thing? Oh, I suppose it's not to put too much work onto the graphics engine. Caleb McCaffery. Well, you do have some casino games. Good for you.
Hello.
Is one odd hello?
Why do I feel like I want to talk to that random stranger? And that's the one I'm supposed to talk to. I mean, it feels like he's just there. Adrian. Yeah, let's talk to him. I don't
Something you
care.
need, kid?
Nothing?
Hunting and killing, plain and simple. Bingo! Now, if you're done asking stupid questions, I have more important things to do. Be quick and quiet, and don't get dead.
Well, he seems to be kind of reasonable. Adrian. Why do I feel like I've met this guy? The name... Oh, it's a historical name. Wasn't it like Hadrian's Wall or something in history books?
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
I think he's a comedian, but I don't have an option to,
Come on, stay in character. You're supposed to be heckling me.
Okay, I get it. I don't want to be crushing his dreams. But this would count as heckling. So I think this is what he wants.
Hey, not bad. Your timing's terrible and you got no style. But you might make it as a professional heckler.
And whichever thing I would say would actually kind of hit.
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garret hired to spice up the shows.
Tell me more.
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
All of the options basically say the same, but this one is the most verbose and in-depth. Let's go with it.
I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here. But what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out. Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that famous fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type. Yeah, go on. Scram.
That guy feels like he has a bigger role in this game. I just don't know how to access it. I mean, like, yeah, I can see where they're going with him. No, never mind. Is there anything else I can do here? I kind of like the coziness of this place. It's not too big. Francine Garret, James Garret. Are they trying to sell me something if I talk to them? Okay, I'll talk to the lady first, I guess.
Some gamblers came in saying they'd seen you enter the Lucky 38. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't know of any other living person who's been in there.
Mr. House, He's been in there for a long time, I guess. Although, I wouldn't blame you for not knowing it if he's been in there like 200 years or something. So you... yeah, that doesn't feel like obvious now. Any work you need done, I'd like a room. R&R, Yeah. I just... What were the letters again? I mean, it's like when you relax, you know, like refresh and relax and all that, but those weren't the exact letters. I can't remember what they were. I need to check it. R&R. I'd like to see what you have on tap, what goods and services you have.
We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty.
Sounds good.
And we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise.
Oh, that's a bad one.
In advance.
That's a bad one.
Like to do a bit of gambling? We have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left.
Okay.
Caps up front. We don't do tabs here.
Well, it is, you know, after the, what you call it? Apocalypse. Post-apocalyptic. Yes, so I think you've seen where humanity can go and where it has come from. Do I have anything reasonably priced? For whatever reason, those sarsaparillos called me. Oh, but I already have 6, so I don't necessarily need them. Let's go on. Don't really care for the room. What is their R&R? What is their idea of R&R? Oh, I think since she mentioned the foods, the drinks, and the good company, so I think that might be the good company. Any work?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage.
Well, of course I've got some other things, but, you know, I could just leave the job hanging. Well, it's a job, so this would be a relevant question about talking about the caps. You know, they said percentage. So it's up to how much someone owes. Sounds good as long as I don't have to kill anyone. Will I have to shoot anyone? Wait, so the options are like, no, how much money, please, or I don't want to shoot someone in 2 different ways. There's no yes option as such. But I mean, if the idea is to get the money, it's not killing in and of itself that's the goal. You're not like, it doesn't matter if they live or die as long as they get their money, I guess. How about just click the second?
I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult.
Yeah, I reckon the same.
Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats. Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Well, tell me about them.
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside.
I could literally pay off every one of their debts right now. Like, seriously. I could do it.
All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, The next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
Yeah, how about the next one?
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps.
Okay.
Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well.
Why do one of the names disappear? Oh, it's always the one you just didn't ask about. No.
Anything else you need? Talk.
Yeah, now that I was here, I could just do that on the go. Wait, did it, yeah, it's just there. No hurry. How about you?
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? Sure, take a look.
Just the same. Wooden drinks. I don't know if that's a mean question to ask, or I'm sort of like a snooty one. Okay, let's be kind.
Scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, so you're doing well, good to know. I already discussed the work with the other guy.
It's covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers.
Do you have a robot fucker?
Recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities. I'd be willing to pay you finders.
You want robots, don't you?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well,
that is literally the least disgusting fetish that I can think of.
100 feet of me, but I gotta be a business.
Because to me, that seems basically like the same thing as masturbation. You know, if you're doing it with a robot. But that's of course just my opinion. Like, I can't see why anyone would find it disgusting. Although, if I remember what I've read correctly, you are gonna find this, why can't I remember the name of the type of a robot in this game? It's, what was it? Is it the Securitron? You know, one of those hulking things that walk around slowly. I think it's gonna feel like that. I'll say if I run across any suitable candidates, minimum. Yeah, that seems more like
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up. For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind?
Well, you can ask him to just improve your, like, reputation.
Alright, I can chat you up, but it's gonna cost you.
You can pay for this guy to advertise you.
What do you need?
Because that would just get you into more trouble. If you're a bad guy, the good guys are gonna hunt you down. If you're like a good guy, the bad guys are gonna hunt you down. So I'm not gonna touch my reputation in that regard. I just wanted to see what it was about. You know what? I kinda like that idea.
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Talk to you later.
So, she wanted money and he wanted escorts over and then died. No idea where to find them, but you know, now that I was here, I could just as well pick up the quests. What are they called? Wang Dang Atomic Tango. Well, that's a fun name. A real ghoul, cowboy, suave talker, and a robot of a certain type.
Buddy, you've made quite an impression on this trip.
Where's the third beard? I don't know. I just was reminded of ZZ Top, you know, the three beards. Because one of the guys is called a beard and the other two had it. Had it, yes. I feel sad. For the recent passing away of... Well, let's go on.
Let me guess. You want to know my secret. How I got my beard to grow in so thick. Sorry. Depends on why you're asking. I see. Well, you can count on Little Beard and me for an assist. Tell us where and when, and we'll be there.
Let's be a bit nosy.
Let's just say it had something to do with the beards, and leave it at that.
That's a joke, and I know it. But I'll agree. That's a good way to say none of your business. I have to use that one. When someone asks me about something I don't want to answer to, let's just say it has something to do with whatever this thing is called. There is a name for this and I forget. I forget everything today. You know, I saw a video game character with like, you know, a little bit of sideburns, a little bit like this. And I thought he looked cool, so I took it off him. Well, didn't steal, but he's kind of a cool guy. Never mind. Yeah.
The beards will be there.
Sounds good. Okay, so backup has gotten. How about you?
Just talk to Big Beard next to me, pal.
Do you have anything else to
Stay
say?
away, huh?
Okay, he doesn't want to say.
Whoever's got the biggest whiskers does the talking.
Why are your eyes glowing like that? That's funny. Are they gonna yell at me if I...
You must have some real pull
Keep moving.
house to get inside.
Keep moving, he says. Jesus. Well. You gonna shoot at me?
You better get out of here.
Yeah, I probably should. I'ma just reload. Wanted to see what's in there. Nothing more than that. Okay. You know what? It was between... What was it? Midnight and dawn. So I still have enough time to get her ready, because it's not even 9 o'clock yet. Yes. Let's do this first, and think about the bots then. I all of a sudden developed an urge to find that bot for whomever wants them. You know. Because, to me, getting that robot to that purpose seems like the kind of thing that could actually make the world a tiny bit better. All things considered. In this game world, that is. It's just a freaking good idea. What kind of a noise is that? Alright then. Does the big Gomorrah have a back door? No, not here at least. Come on, every place has a back door. Maybe if there was just the front door.
Hey there, friend. Bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you.
Are you talking about condoms?
My stock in trade? All kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance.
Okay, I'll ask questions.
These guards can't spot when they're patting you down or checking for iron at your hip. Simple. You can't bring guns into the casino. Sure, they say you get it all back when you leave. Me? I don't like being without a little insurance when it's my caps on the table.
I get your point entirely. You are probably selling holdout weapons. I wonder what would happen if I managed to pass this speech check.
You aren't exactly good for business, so you'll have to live with my prices.
Okay, so you get a discount, I guess. Man, was he a long way away yelling at me?
Back again?
Okay, so you have this option. Wait up. How much was it that one of these sneak things raises? I mean, just, I don't know what he has. I'm curious, that's all. Could start selling these Meeting People magazines because my speech is basically at 100. Where's the sneak? I can't remember. Oh, La Fantoma. And 20 points, so it would be enough. Okay, let's see what it does. Do I get anything bigger and better for cheaper?
Back again? Need a weapon? You might. One fella I knew was able to slip a pistol past the guards. You? I'm guessing you could get a machine gun by them. You aren't exactly good for business, so you'll have to live with
it's more or less you buy more, so the prices would go down is his, like, you know, thing. Silence 22 pistol was 24 caps a moment ago, and it's still 24 caps. So what did that check actually do? Or is it like if I come back to him later, then he's gonna have like a wider, like, selection?
Back again?
I can't spot the difference. I don't know. I don't care really. I'm gonna take my magazine back because it doesn't matter at this point. I'm not desperate for buying anything from him. Am I properly clothed?
Hey.
Okay, yes.
You'll get these.
Take what you can and leave me with the rest of it. Okay, I'm still wearing the correct clothing. Okay, now I'm supposed to go back to the lady, what's her name? Joana, I think? Where do these elevators go? There's a sweets level. Never mind, I wonder if... Wait. Data, well, okay, 21:29. The time is. Let's see if there's anything interesting to look at. Just taking the map in, that's all. Okay, very locked. Very locked. A thug. What else? What else? See this here? These guys managed to keep their potted plants. Pot plants? No, definitely not. Potted plants alive. Oh my, I really like plants. Plants are nice. They're very friendly. In the general case, that is.
Fiends are bad for business. NCR should do their fucking job.
Have you guys ever watched the Addams Family series? You know, the old one? 62 to 64 years. I think I saw some of it somewhere. And I think you can all figure out why I would say it like that, but... that thing's like... very heartwarming and lovely. What was that noise I just heard?
About some courier making a fuss over at the strip.
Never heard.
More than just mail. Hey, nice to meet you.
Never heard.
Do you need help with something? I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room.
That's a good thing for you.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Okay. Cool. The background noise is rather interesting in this place. It's as if someone had a TV or other kind of thing with adult entertainment playing rather loudly. Sounds kind of like that.
There was some kind of massacre at one of the ranger stations. I don't know which one.
Oh, red. As in like stealing red thing. People is okay, can't pick it up, can't pick anything up. Oh, you have these holes in your suite. Oh yes, if you have someone over. This is odd. Like, no matter what you say, this place is well done, but this little thing at the bottom of these stairs, this is strange. I've not seen one like that in real life. No idea what it's supposed to be. Like, sure, penthouse, but why would you walk down the stairs to go to a refrigerator or something like that? I can hear flies, and there's blood on the floor. I wonder if he's starting to shoot at me if I open the door. So of course I will. And this is a kitchen. And I can hear the flies, which I have previously heard around bodies. Makes me think if this guy, you know, reminds me of White Glove Society. I read that they're cannibals. You know, like, does this guy eat people? Probably not, just a little thing. But yeah, curious place to visit, and I wouldn't have seen it if I'd never come up here.
The fuck are you looking at?
I still have time to check out the lower brimstone. Or is it just this? Oh, it's just the same brimstone. I remember that guy dancing there all by himself. Forever. Wait, I got lost again. I know I have to find the courtyard, yes. Oh god. I need my map. I need the map where I'm going to be okay. So I take left here and... Okay, where to next? Wait! How did I wind up there? Okay, so round and around I go. What? How am I... I'm supposed to be on the other side of this here. And then... Yeah! I think that's it. Just main level. How can I get lost here? And where am I going now? The wrong way. Again! This is a very confusing place. Oh wait, this was the ladies' room. Was it not? Just curious, I never walked in through that door, but the sign was there. So this is the gents, then. Yes. Because it has these, you know, urinals. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? No. How am I supposed to... I am so lost in this simple little place. I managed to navigate this before. I will find my way across here. Somehow. Some way. Yeah, I remember that poster thing. And then I just walked through here. Yeah. And it was this door. Yes. No, I got it. And her room was this way. Up the stairs. And that's it, I guess. Right, is it like she here? No, it was them, you know, downstairs. I guess. I suppose that's them.
Hello.
Yes, that's her, and these are just some people. Okay, you got all your friends with you, don't you?
Hey, what's up? Follow me, hun.
Yes. Yes, we are in no hurry to get out of here. Why don't you just stop to enjoy that cigarette while you're at it? Oh, I was just wondering, look at those lights. Almost all of the rooms are lit. How can there be one unlit or broken window in a row of them? Because to me it seems like there's like a room, and somehow in the middle of the room there's like this broken black window thing. I mean, sure, if it was like a couple of these dug and, you know, like there's a wall between rooms and an unlit room. But consider the size. That's like a human-sized window, and you can clearly see that there's not a wall immediately behind it. At least not for all of them. Okay, never mind, I had this beautiful lady waiting for me. Well, beautiful, depends on your point of view, but...
Hey, what's up?
Okay, news from Carlitos, yes, sneak out in disguise.
I got clothes I can use for
Give
that.
the word.
When you give the word.
Talk to her once you're ready to escort her during the escape. I am ready to escort her during the escape.
What's up? I'm ready. Just give the word and we'll meet you at the lobby in an hour.
Oh yeah, that went well. Gomorrah's lobby, wherever that is. Okay, yeah, let's get to the lobby. So I think it's pointing here somewhere. And now I suppose we'll just wait for Joana, I guess. Nice. So, hello?
Come on, let's go. We're ready. Let's get out of here.
Oh, that sounds good. I think that's
I hear you.
You have crickets indoors. Listen to the audio. There's crickets. That's really annoying and like silly.
Come on. People are looking at us.
You are kinda good at what you do if that's the case. Okay.
We're ready. It's now.
It's now or never. I think someone said in a song sometime. Joana, blah blah blah, free side. So I just leave. Do I get my weapons back? Yes, I did get my weapons back. Wonderful. Lovely. Very pleasant. I think I was, now would be a good time to done this. And, get armed, I guess. Just in case I need to shoot someone full of holes. Do I wait for you to pass the door, or do I go ahead? I'm not sure how what's the etiquette on, you know, in these things. Saving the kidnapped people. Like if I'm supposed to help them, I should go ahead so that I would kill anyone who goes ahead of them. You say, turn the glass and escape the free side. Okay, I'll just walk, I guess. They'll follow later on. They will. Now that they are. Nice. Okay, everything seems to be in order. Oh, nice, another surgeon hat. What now? Everyone survived, didn't they? Why are you so... Why did you turn your backs at me? Why did you guys all stop? Never mind, I think yeah, I could do this. Why not?
You've made it. Thanks so much for your help. I owe you more than... Wait, what's that?
More guys, I guess. Technically not hostile.
Well, well, well. If it isn't our whore Joana. And I don't believe this. Carlitos. We had you and the whore clocked from the start, but we thought Carlitos would be long gone by now. He should have fled with the caps he stole from the family. We Omertas don't forget. And now's time to pay for your offenses. What mission? What are you talking about? All the dough. Kachino once said this traitor flipped with thousands off the record. Why wasn't I informed? I see, yeah. He knows what we usually do to traitors. But all that profit is well worth sparing his miserable life. Okay, carry on. And we've never been here, you understand? Boss doesn't need to know about this.
Yes, that is correct.
I don't know how we pulled this off. For a minute there, I thought we were not going to make it. Without you, we'd have been in the losing end. Thank you so much for your help, friend.
You haven't made it until you have. I'ma just say this.
I take care of my debts.
Do you?
Pay you, friend.
Let's go with this.
Really? You're one of a kind. Okay, friend. I hope to see you again. Far away from this place.
You truly are something else. Those Omertas look like they were going to kill Carlitos on the spot. I have nothing to give you except my thanks. And, well, if I were you, I'd not mess around with the Omertas anymore. But listen to this. Kachino has said things that make me think there's a big and nasty operation in the works. Something about getting even with Mr. House. Just thought you'd like to know. Okay. I'm getting Carlitos as far away from here as possible. Hope to see you again. Bye.
Interesting. Yes. What an odd thing I got like this achievement thing built into the game for completing missions. Question mark. 1 out of 5. Was that like the first mission, like the first quest I ever did? I don't believe that. It's like, go to a place, talk to someone, and shoot someone. Okay, fine, whatever. Now, for the robot and the Ralph and the other guy and... what was it? Wait, oh, there's another mission. Talk to Cucino about suspicious Omerta activities. Perhaps someone else in Gomorrah knows how to find him. As far as recruiting... oh, I get a map marker for every one of them. I thought it was like the old school kind of game where you just literally have to find these people. But like, if you get a map markers, then this might actually be enjoyable to an extent. Okay, Ralph and somebody. Wait, what? I just... so, I have no idea how to read this map. But basically, it's like... Silver Rush, Atomic Wrangler, Freezer. And this one is me. And to my back left is in like northeast, southwest, northeast, southeast, southwest. To my southwest, I think it's. Well, it's almost to the west. And then there's northwest, of course. Never mind. So this way. Hey, that was unnecessarily hard. Unnecessarily hard. Okay. Okay. And the next marker points. Wait, what? And now it's pointing to the free side. Like, literally, I just came from that direction. Why? Why are these things confusing me so much? I was given the hit of talking to Ralph and what's his name? Mark? You know, the store I visited earlier. Okay, I might find it if I keep on looking. Hey, wait, does the map have a... No, it does not have anything that I could use. Because obviously it doesn't. I can't go that way and it's not there, so...
Hey.
Hi. Okay, it's not here. Perhaps it's out of here, outside of this place. Yes, that's what the map markers are. They point me out of here.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Mick. It was Mick and Ralph's. If I remember correctly, this way. Those kids chasing whatever freaking rat that is. Yes, a giant one. And that's one of the guys who, yeah, owes money. Wasn't I in luck? Maybe even if this is Freeside, I'll just don on my clothing to see that my speech abilities are at peak level. So. Collect 138 caps from Grex in Freeside. Hi.
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps? Oh, yeah. I guess the Garret sent you after me? Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
Did he pay the full amount of... I didn't look. Oh no, oh no.
Okay, here. That's everything.
I think he paid like 40 or something.
Anything.
I don't want to over-collect. I need to be more careful and check and see how it goes. Caps from him, it was... Okay, no. I'll pay more attention.
Hey, man. Can you... Oh!
That's the full amount. And the idea was that I get 40% extra. I mean, the deal was that I get 50-50 on what I collect. So, basically doing this is stealing from the guy. He did pay the full amount. But I didn't get punished for it. If I don't take his clothes. But on the other hand, I'm not the kind of guy that I would... I don't want to rob him. Look at him.
I won't.
Did that do? Yes, that did do. I don't want to rob him. Santiago, Lady Jane, wherever these people are. Oh, yeah, show me the map. Just in case I can do many things in one go. One on the free side, one on wherever that is. Suppose it's somewhere in the strip. Okay, let's go. Keep on with this. And since this is free side. Who is that man? Is he somebody?
Well, yeah.
What? You need some cough medicine. Ralph's. Oh yeah, there is Mick's on top. Mick and Ralph's. Yes, Mick. Who were you again?
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
Makes me kind of wonder. Like, what is that stuff? I don't touch any of it. I don't care what it is. Okay.
Good day.
Welcome back. Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running. That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know. Anything else I can help you with?
How is it that expensive? Good grief. This one I can do. This one I don't want to do. And I suppose that's an acceptable amount of money, but it's just a 2% fix, so no. Joana. Have anything fun? Oh yeah, there was this huge, like, thing. Why did I choose that option? It's gonna take a few seconds now.
Like I always say.
Do you have anything I was interested in? Anything without the price I could just pick from you? That sense. Hey, you have jumpsuits, nice. Wasn't there that one lady who was collecting them? I could buy some from you and deliver. Well, Girl. Now that is better. Considerably better. But it also is more expensive. And it does... Well, it increases luck by 1. Other than that, it is very comparable. But do I really wear it in situations where luck matters? 24 for a sheriff's hat. I wanna keep it anyway. I wanna keep it. It's mine. Sorry. Didn't have anything anyway. How about you?
Playing debt collector for the Garrets, huh? I guess someone has to do their dirty work. Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something?
Well, now that you ask... Oh yeah, it's because of they're looking to, you know, customers.
Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. But that place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about.
That's a good question. I wouldn't have come to ask.
I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal.
Okay, what else? Data modules are rare but generally useless. How about 100 caps for your work? Loyal customer. Have I? 100 caps. Ralph, I've been directing a lot of business your direction. Call it a favor. Have I?
All right, come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you.
I'm not gonna be the guy who immediately asks, is it ready yet? Like, there's a limit to how annoying you should be. So, what a fascinating quest. He stated a place in which I could find it and I immediately forgot. Cerulean Robotics, I think. This map is weird. But I think there's more I can do. I believe inside the old Mormon fort there is one person from whom to collect the debts. Oh, I do hope the locals take kindly to being there simply to collect a debt. I am lost once more. I again don't know where I'm going. This is horrifying. I think this building is the old Mormon fort. Because it looks like it. And there's this flag of the followers of the apocalypse, I believe that's the logo. The flag. If I don't see wrong. if I don't misinterpret what my eyesight tries to tell me. This is a very boring looking building, which means that it probably has done its job well. That's supposed to be pretty, it's supposed to keep you safe. So, since it's a new building, and I believe the people indoors are not enemies to me, and it does have a quest marker, but which quest it is? I think it's this one. Does it change the map in any sense? Oh, it does not. So this would mean that in this mission I find help in here. Okay. There are people around. I'm gonna have a look around. I mean, it's not that big, so I might just as well. Just the same. Okay, there's nothing to see here. How about inside? Hi. Oh, no. I've heard of that guy. Arcade Cannon, was it? A good guy, apparently. Wayne Ferris Roy. Tom, Dick, and Harry. No, Wayne Ferris and Roy.
Hey.
A real cool cowboy. Well, you do fit the description. If you choose to. Okay, what other people do we have here? God. I'm just checking if there's, you know, if I have to talk to someone, if I can have a mission.
All that wealth
Quest.
is wasted on the strip. There are people in Freeside who need food and medicine.
I agree. Yes. Gamblers need food and medicine. Too. There are people too, they say. Okay, okay.
If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher. Not even a particularly good one.
Now, what makes you say that? Kind of research, why do you research instead of profiting? Well, he just said he's not a good doctor, so he does research. What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries. Stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
Yeah, well put. You just stated the goal.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Oh, for I've heard this saying in my earlier life that people speak Latin when they wish to appear fancy in some way. And to this day, I haven't really ever encountered a situation where that saying is not true. It sounds horrible, but it seems very much to agree with the reality that I perceive. But I kind of also, there is a small part of it I get. Such as repetitio est mater studiorum. Repetition is the mother of all learning. Latin is occasionally used, I believe, to let people realize that these are old things. Humanity has known these things and thoughts for a very long time already, that there's nothing new about them. Oh well, that's just my 2 cents, but okay, I'll say that.
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
What on earth makes you refer to these people as gentlemen? As far as I care, that is technically a misuse of the word. I mean, to the full extent of the word misuse. I do not consider these people to be gentle, even if they are, for at least some part, men.
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar. I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Okay, I want to understand the quote. I'm not that talented nor knowledgeable. Tell me.
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
I get why people like this. This is a well-built character. A tiny bit clever. But not the kind of man whom I would like to refer to as a smart ass. Like, he could be worse.
Certainly.
Nothing new under the sun, you say. Please repeat.
Oh, you know, fine. As far as fruitless...
Oh, he won't repeat it.
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere. Cuts, lacerations, broken bones, infections resulting from all of the above. Common cold, influenza, take your pick. There are plenty of ways to die out here, and most of them, surprisingly, don't have anything to do with war. Just common human fragility.
There are many things I like about this guy, but I just have difficulties getting over his choice of eyewear. Like, it draws all the attention on him to his eyewear. Like, they are so, like, someone took a freaking marker, a magic marker, and drew circles around his faces. I have never been a fan of that type of eyewear. But I suppose since there are not much, like, it's not a lie to say, it's almost as if he's dressed in wearing all white. Of like pale hair, pale complexion, white coat. So it stands to reason that whoever designed the look of this character would have put something to look at, and specifically on his face. So even his glasses kind of make sense.
Sir?
Okay, let's ask every question.
All followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Oh, but smart people don't care whether you care whether their puns were intended or not. So you can see and tell that this is a crafted character. Although that changed at a certain point of time. Never mind. Wait, I can just ask him to come with me? Oh, but he just bitched since I'm on a mission to, well, collect some debts and find some people willing to work as escorts. So I kind of would like to have him come with me. He makes sense, but...
No offense intended, but why should... That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and go with you, but let me be clear about something. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a brief relationship. I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control isn't part of the solution. Fair? There's something about that robot that doesn't seem all right to me. I'm not saying we shouldn't take it with us. I'm just saying that if it were to fall into Lake Mead and be irreparably damaged, and if you threw an EMP grenade in after it, well, there are worse things happening in the world, right?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
It just seems a little twitchy. Some of these robots, you look at them the wrong way, don't screw in a vacuum tube right. The next thing you know, you're a pile of ash on the floor and someone's stepping out of a vertibird to sweep your remains into a Nuka-Cola bottle.
Why would anyone sweep your remains into a Nuka-Cola bottle? Like, what are they gonna do with them in this world? But yeah, I get your point. I've heard the word malfunction occasionally.
Safety first. That's all I'm saying.
So, where is Eddie now? Also, what does it say on his glasses? Sun on, or sun in, or... Oh, stop looking at me. I can't make it out. I want to know what it says. Also, do you have anything to say? Melee inventory distance right back up. He presses him on himself.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Okay, never mind. I think I had an item I could... Would this do any good to him? Oh, well, this won't do any bad onto him. Can I make him wear it? Yeah, okay, he puts it on. So,
Sure.
Okay, I can take it.
Brahmin, okay.
Yeah. Because it improves his aim, and I happen to have it. Why not? Looks silly, but, it is an improvement. If only a technical... Oh, I like her voice. Okay, who are you people? No talk? You just lie there, waiting for death. Or better life. I don't know. I don't care really. And what was this better healing button? Better healing perk that he mentioned that was brought to my attention by the game. Yes. Where are they now? Wait, it's perks, yes. I'm sorry. I apologize. While Arcade is a companion, the player regains more health from all sources. Huh? Alright. Good. I wonder though. Do you, well, you seem to be carrying a weapon. I was just wondering if you'd pull it if I were to pull mine. Okay, so. Hello?
Howdy.
Oh, I get why someone would like it. I like that voice.
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. But it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
Yeah, I get it.
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
I get the points of both sides. Sometimes seeing people drinking can be a trigger for drinking. But on the other hand, it's also that if you choose not to drink for now, then it is your choice not to drink for now. And that's the way I look at it. Like, I think both sides are actually fully correct. Because, like, if those people don't want to, well, not be drunkards, then there is no way to cure them of this. But on the other hand, if they don't want to drink, if they get to the mental state of not wanting to drink right now, then it doesn't matter if someone else is drinking.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Dude, I really somehow like her voice.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
I like this part.
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
Oh, I really enjoy that clarification. Because that's one of those weird things that is this close to truth and nobody actually teaches this to you in school or anywhere. Like, this is one of the interesting things about World.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Oh, there's customers. There's more than one. Well, I do still get it.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
You'd be an independent with a deep discount on the booze, maybe. One of the employee perks is a discount. Do I know this for a fact? Can I promise this? Next big thing. Yeah, and let's say that the end of the first name kind of sort of feels like a hint as to what kind of a...
Selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garrets I'll stop by to work out terms. And I may have answers. What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't free. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees. What about him? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd... The king himself, though? He's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
Yeah, having high standards can be hard.
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them. Something to step over or stomp down. Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot? I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people. I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart. Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria's the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing. What did you want to know? Bye.
Yeah, I mean, like, the way they built the character and the potential role as an escort for her, I think they did a very good job. I mean, there is a certain thought between the lines, so to speak, that an idea I got off of her. I think they did a good job. I think what is it, Obsidian Entertainment who made this? I can't remember. My memory doesn't serve me that well anymore. I don't think it ever did. I'm having trouble, you know, sort of like grasping the grand whole of all things at the same time. Yes, I had another quest to fulfill. I need to tell James about that one and recruit more people. What else are there debts to collect? Where do the things point? Where is this? Is it entirely outside of Freeside? So what does it say? Oh, Gannon's there. Freeside ruined store. Where was Cerulean Robot? Oh, I don't know anything about anything. This is horrifying. Now I have more map markers. One of them being this thing here. Okay. What's this? Wait, what? Is this the door I tried before? No, this is a different door. But that is one into which the arrows point. Why is everything so very confusing? So if every one of these arrows keeps on pointing me out of here, I think the wisest thing would be to step out of Freeside. I can get back here, I guess, anytime. Also, can I just walk here? Is there a way? No. That way is like that. Also, what was the door back there where I encountered the gang of elderly ladies? I don't know. Am I supposed to leave Freeside and, you know, find the other objectives, I guess? Oh, you're that guy.
Morning.
Wait, what am I wearing? Yes, okay. The screen is oddly grey. Perhaps it has something to do with the time of the day, but it looks just oddly too bright or something. Yes. Okay, now the quest markers seem to be... Okay, one of them is on the outside. This one here, I guess, I think, I believe. So that way. It's been a long while since I've stepped out of the city. I suppose that is the intention of the game, that's why it's called New Vegas. It is at times like these that I really am reminded of how much fun it would be to have, like, the ability to run, like in Quake. You guys enjoy Quake? Quake is good. So wait, I'm lost again. Is it? But this would. Why is this so confusing? Okay, now these things keep on pointing back in. Fine. Okay, where to now? To the left. But... Why do you insist on making this confusing? I swear no. Yeah, I could, but I'm not willing to carry it around right now. Howdy. Aren't you the guy who... Never mind. Oh yeah, there's somebody. Do I need to convince him in one way or the other? I think the other would work for now. Hi. How much is it that I need? 212 caps from this guy.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
Oh, I hate him already. Okay, that's the mean thing to say, but... Oh, both! Both quest markers point to the same guy. I think there exists a solution here.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP.
Also, Santiago seems to be referring to himself in a, like a third-person way. But he is indeed a suave, smooth talk.
How do you suggest Santiago does this? I am honored they would... Come on.
Okay, so that does actually take care of both the things. Did it not?
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty.
Covert bandaging? What are you talking about? Okay, so 2 out of 3 there. I need a bot and 250 caps from Lady Jane, wherever she is. And this thing seems to be pointing there, if I can get there. I wonder what would happen if that, you know, if he caught the rat. Never mind. I mean, does he want to kill it or eat it or something? Shut up. Okay, so... At present, every point is... Okay, and this one? One of them points here. So that is where you find it. So, unless I am mistaken, it's all the way there and, you know, sort of like around the whole thing. I guess. I think. I have no knowledge regarding the subject. So, what else is there to do except try? What's this? Ruined store requires key. I think this goes a little bit further. Yes, yeah. This is just an odd corner of the world, somehow. So quiet, and yet it's so close to everyone and everything. If you get my drift, what I mean. I believe I've checked all of these before, because I know I was here before. Once again, I can't remember what Cerulean is or was. I think it's some kind of a place somewhere. Like a fictional place, but there's something about the name Cerulean that sounds very weird to me. Like in an ethereal, like ether-like, ethereal, otherworldly place. It's Cerulean, this or that. And I don't know how you inflict the word. Okay, never mind. We're going in, and there's presumably gonna be a large amount of shooting involved. Okay, giant rats. Fine. How do I... Okay, I do it like that. We're not under attack. Are those rats barking like dogs? I swear that one went like ruff or something like that. Yay. Okay, I think this is powerful enough. Yeah, they are making some kind of a noise. What weapon is this laser RCW? I still don't know what the letters stand for, but this seems to be an okay thing. Oh yeah, I mentioned Adam's family earlier in the stream, and I was like, for whatever odd reason, I feel that I can kind of imagine what it would be like to be like them. Like, not exactly, of course. I suppose my weirdness would be of a different kind, but it's like they're nice people. They keep to themselves if they are allowed to, or if that suffices. It's kind of like they do have what one would describe a relatively happy family, albeit in the series they do have a lot of money, which enables them not to be... enables them to live in such a... in the way they do. They don't have like a steady job, but that's the way you did TV in the 60s, I guess. And like every interaction with people outside of the family itself is strange. Like usually if they are in like... if they need to get like some sort of bureaucratic thing done, sure, it goes by the books. And but if they like meet someone, it's like the person is oddly afraid, shocked by whatever they see, and I can't really see why. They have their own aesthetics. I think one could describe them these days as somewhat gothic, with a dash of comedy, of course. But like, I don't really get why people get so afraid of them. And in this sense, I feel a certain kind of, well, I do feel like that sometimes. I'm not that good with people. I get the same effect. It's like, why is everyone running away? Or, you know, I don't know why that is. But I suppose I'm just strange in that way, then. I think there might be someone in the audience who can also read between the lines and gets what I'm referring to. There's such depths about it. I'm here just to find a bot to operate as an escort. Wait, does this say... Yeah, it did have something in it. Any more rats? Okay, there's one. Is that it? No more rats? Good. Yes. Now, okay, this place seems to have a ton of scrap metal and items, if you need them for whatever purpose. I think they are for crafting, but I so far haven't gotten into it, even if I really can get the point of you being able to make all kinds of fun things. Oh, I have enough NCR dog tags to make this one. And it would weigh 3 freaking pounds, and I have no idea where I would use it. Also, the same with this dog hide belt. Is that just like a crafting ingredient once you make them? Because, like, is it gonna give me something like XP or so? Like, I don't see why I would make one. Or recycling. Recycling makes sense. You waste less. I think that's a correct way of putting it. Why do you need to close it every time I do that? Yay, not that. Or charge. Because it would just wear out my weapons faster, and they wear out as fast as they need to already. You know, dog tag fist. You can see from the picture, I mean, I get why that would be a weapon, and on the other hand, like, over, why bother? He says, and at some point, I think that's our bot. Do you like a dog tag fist thing? You know what? Now that I'm at it, fine, let's make it. Just one, because I can't make two. 3 pounds, low damage. Is this the kind of weapon you can, like, carry with you into the casinos? Because that would change a little bit of it. Like, does this qualify as a holdout weapon? That would be an interesting thing. Wait, what's the mod part? I can't mod it. Yeah, modding is fun. Sure, whatever. Move on. Oh, but now I don't have the routine to upload. So I need to get it off that guy earlier. The, Ralph, was it? Because Mick has the room in the back with all the weapons. So it has to be Ralph who did the programming part. Can I please? I can't fast travel. Of course I can't fast travel. I need to run back and forth because that makes a lot of sense. Fine. Let's walk back and forth then. I feel very immersed in the act of walking around right now. And I still don't know what's in there. It requires a key. A key! I find this mysterious key. The key. Or does it perhaps not exist at all? Is it like just a locked door to increase your curiosity?
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I still kept on thinking about, would you find ladies like Beatrix in real life in places like the Mormon fort? You know, I just sort of dove right in with that thought. I get the, you know, like, of course this is a game, but like the idea behind it. Isn't that the guy who asks money and tells you things? Yeah, I think it is. I already spoke to him. Alrighty. Do you have the...
Pimpin' ain't easy, huh? Maybe if you find some decent talent, I'll start visiting the Wrangler more often.
Are you one of those customers with a special interest?
Not yet.
Okay, okay. I'm starting to get the idea that maybe he is the one with the strange interests. Now, since that is not ready yet, I need to wait a little bit of time to get the thing. I could go and try to find this Lady Jane. Apparently she's in Freeside, you know, like I'm now, but in different part of Freeside. Because obviously you would have one large area called Freeside, which is then broken into multiple sub-areas, also called Freeside. I'm just being displeasant, I guess. It's just... And still, why is the city broken into bits like this? Is it so that whoever attacks it would have less of an easy time to find their way around? That sign feels so ultra-modern. I mean, like, even if the game is old, it still looks good. Everything else is aged, but the, like, hand-built aesthetics of that thing feel so good. Is there like a simple way to fast travel to the strip and back? Because I can kind of see this getting old. Hey, wait, one of these points this way. Oh, the lady thing person. What's her name? It was like if I scare her with fisticuffs, or was it that the guy before was... Oh, I can't remember what everyone said. Quests that collect 250 caps from Lady Jane. And there's a man and a woman, so I'm guessing it's the woman. So who's the guy?
How's it going?
I think that answers our question. Okay, what?
Hello again. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
So wait, this is the...
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my...
No, I don't.
...work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
Also, that is not a lie.
You know what? You're right. I looked at the whole thing from the wrong angle. I suppose I could be a loving muse to some, while simply relieve stress and tension in others. Thanks for that insight. Tell Garret I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
I mean, looking at your retirement... Now that's a guy who really likes his job, I guess. I mean, he went running. And, you know, considering his retirement, I mean, look at all this. Sitting by that fire. You know, there's nothing wrong with enjoying a little time by the fireside, but... You know, consider this. Okay, so... Now that we got you all alone...
Hello. Lovely to meet you. I haven't the time to speak to commoners such as yourself. But...
Okay, so this is the kind of lady who thinks they are indeed a very much of a lady.
Hello. Lovely to meet you. In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full, but who would bother with such a mess?
What cave? I find it hard to believe you ran from the caravan without taking something. Perhaps there is something else of value you could put toward the debt. I could retrieve. I'll be back later, don't go running off anywhere. I would like to know where your caravan is so I could get the caps and still tell you to pay it yourself. Because that would be wise.
I'm short 90 caps or so, but I have a few cartons of cigarettes and some sensor modules I could put toward my debt. At this point, I'll have to return to California to start anew. I haven't got a cap to my name.
Wait, is California that way? So one way or the other, I don't really care. I don't want to make any of their lives worse than it was before. You know, just pay the money and the trouble goes away. What else? It takes a little bit of a... Oh, what? Old Ben Garret. So what, did I get an extra guy? Because I thought there was only 3 of them, like a cool cowboy, suave talker, and the robot. But there was indeed, like the guy said, the boyfriend experience. I didn't realize it was like a different guy, like a 4th one. Is it like an optional quest objective thing? I mean, I do wonder. If any of you know, just leave it in the comments. I do wonder, since I finished that one quest where you take the photos of the places for Michelangelo, that I still have the camera and some film. Are there other targets I should take photos of for him? Like, is there a continuation to that quest? Like an unmarked one? Because it would make sense if there are more things to look at. And there are. What What was I to do now? Okay, return to Francine with 388 caps. I wish I only remembered who Francine is and where she was, but I think it's the Atomic Wrangler thing. Also, I need that bot, but it's gonna take a little while. Debts have been collected, and I am going to the place, but perhaps I should sleep somewhere to pass enough time so that Ralph can do his thing. In the meantime, I could do this. I still wonder the background audio. It's like there was someone talking on the megaphone and constant chatter. Is it supposed to be like whatever is, you know, like carries over from the strip or something?
You want someone dead? Really dead?
Now that I think of it, I'm doing this just in case. I don't think there's gonna be a shootout. But I still wonder. I have been seeing this particular piece of like graphics, you know, there's another. This was in like Fallout 3 also, and I wonder, what is this tiny pamphlet-like thing originally? What is it supposed to be? Because as far as I can tell, it has some like just a portrait of a person on it, and there are like 2 or 3 lines of text, and it's just not legible. I wonder what it was originally, because someone had to, someplace, somewhere in the time, make that one, and I've kind of always wondered, what is it? Hey. What's it say? So okay, which one was it that I was to talk to? Okay, the lady, the money.
I hear you've been making a name for yourself on the strip. Don't forget about the Wrangler if you make it big. I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garret twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well.
Oh, it's the guy I was curious about a moment ago. The one who told me to, what was it? Kill quickly and quietly and don't die, was it? Kind of shot himself on the foot there. Why would I ask this? Okay.
Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill.
Okay.
Bye.
I wonder if he'd sell me his hat for a price. Because they actually want just his hat. And some money. You know, like, I get he's kind, but I kind of was a dick, you know, doing his job, but on the other hand, why didn't he do it? Some of that job is finished, but I don't want to report back yet. Like, can I still finish the rest of the quest? I think I can. Show me. Why did I debt collector? I now have to kill Caleb McCafferty. McCaffery, I think it is. Okay, I think I can. Hi.
Welcome back. What can I get you?
Wait, I can report only 2 of these.
Imagine that! What's his name and when's he start? A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? He might not even notice the difference. And who would that be?
There's a curious thing. Santiago's debt is paid if he works for them. But if I state Old Ben, and I already, that lady, she accepted the payment. She was like, very good, thanks for getting this job done. So the debt is paid. I don't know where the money emerged, but the debt is paid. But if I tell him Old Ben, then Santiago doesn't have that job. Making this incongruous, or whatever is the word, like... I'm not sure how things will go if I click Old Ben. But she was already accepting this thing. Like, this was enough for her. So I think it should be done. But what will happen if I click Old Ben? Although he was talking about boyfriend experience, neither of these men strike me as anyone's boyfriend. Ugh. But like a suave, smooth talker. I mean, I think both are fine, it's not that, but if I can only say one or the other... Well, I'll put it this way. I think Old Ben, if I consider the things, like Old Ben sure knows what to do because he had already retired and he kind of, sort of, felt bummed about it but needed like a fresh perspective. He might actually enjoy doing that. But Santiago didn't seem unenthusiastic anyway. This is, in fact, a hard choice. I hate it when I have to choose a meaningless little thing that I don't know if it has any effect or nothing. Like, sure, do this, do that, but like when you have something like this, what am I supposed to choose? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. On the other hand, if I look at it, she, the debt collector lady, doesn't really like Santiago. And neither do I. But... oh, goodness gracious. Let's try and see what happens.
I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find.
You know what, I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try and see if he says a different thing with the other option.
Welcome back. What can I get?
$50 caps, whoever it is, okay. How about Santiago?
That honey-mouthed son of a bitch? Fine. At least let to shut up occasionally. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer.
He didn't seem as enthusiastic about him. So this would basically indicate to me that in a technical sense I think Old Ben is probably the better option. So that's what I'm gonna go for. And I mean, Santiago begins every single sentence with his own name, which is annoying, and Old Ben doesn't seem to be doing that.
I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find.
Okay, how's the mission now? How does it now? kill someone, I cannot tell him that. Even if I wanted to, I could actually like to tell him that, hey, you got 2 for the price of 1, but can I?
Welcome back. What can I get you?
I have no ability to tell him that. Fine. And I can't get to bed and I don't wanna, like, sleep in a ruined chair for days. He said come back in a few days. How long a time do I actually have to wait? Because right now I am, like, doing these quests. I feel like it. Kill Caleb and then recruit the bot. This way? Yeah, this way. What's the big thing? The lucky 38. I wonder, like before, if it refers to their roulette wheel having both a 0 and a 00. What a greedy casino. I mean, commonly I think there's only a 0 and not a 00. Who is shooting at me and why? What? Oh, someone actually got angry at me. Anything on you? No, another one of these. 70 skill points to put someplace. Level 16, so I think there's just the perks as well at the same time. Now, Science 55, Lockpick 55, both very useful skills. Energy weapons I could get to, I don't know, 80? Guns 91 and I'm all out of ammo. Sneak 35, that is low. But on the other hand, I have been solving problems by shooting at them. So I guess it will be in... Oh no, it was survival and repair, which were going to enable me to fix like with like. I don't know, I can't remember the details all that specifically. But currently I'm using energy weapons, so I guess that is what it is going to be. Yeah. 91 is good enough. And 80 here. I'm wondering if 75 is enough for some purpose, and that 5 points would be better used elsewhere. I think I could do that. 75 here and fine, 5 extra points to sneak. Because I do a lot of it. Should I take this? I don't have to pay for ammo, I guess, if I do this. Craft ammo with the reloading bench using alternate materials, scrap metal and tin cans. Would be worth it, I guess. And I could also use another point there. Ines, higher chance to score a critical hit, 5 extra points. Excited about plasma that you cannot magnetically contain yourself. Well, I am kind of a poor shot, so this would make sense, but... Repair 90, I don't know if I'll be going that way. I have to keep it in mind. Strength less than 10. That's a curious requirement. $15 extra points to attack skill. I think this could be a useful one. I don't know. I really am not very clever. Misfortune. From what I read, she doesn't kill them, just does weird things. I don't think I have ever in any Fallout game, no matter how long I've played them, ever picked the Mysterious Stranger. I don't know why. He is quite iconic, but I've never picked him. I suppose it's because it doesn't really feel in any sense that I control it or that, like... hard to explain. 2% against anyone for 2 damage threshold, 5% critical chance against anyone wearing the faction arm of the NCR Legion or Brotherhood. That's more my kind of thing, like against the powers that be. Is this gonna be worth it? Because, you know, I could technically speaking use those books to raise my skills when needed by 20 points. Even if these are permanent. I don't really like choices. I mean, well I do in real life. It's better to have choice than not to have a choice, but... I wind up thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Why haven't I taken this perk? I mean, now it feels like very late time to be taking this perk. On the other hand, this... I mean, like, special attributes... I don't think about them much, even if I probably should. Additional action points, well, those are useful. But, frankly, when in doubt, I'm gonna just intensely train. Now, let's see what I have. Strength, perception, endurance, no charisma, intelligence, agility, and some luck. And I always seem to be running out of that. Some perception, strength, the carry. Well, if charisma is useless, I can barely hit things still. This would mean I could hit things from further away, the rare few times I have to shoot at something. But if I do manual aiming, it doesn't matter. Or does it? I mean, I have noticed that I aim, but the guns still miss. And that's weird. But this doesn't... Should I ignore all of these texts? Because I have read somewhere that these aren't actually accurate. That these descriptions are lies. Guns and sneak skills. And the action points. Okay, fine, let's go with perception. Done. I'm gonna... Let it be, let it be. Okay, what else do I have on me? Yippee. And my sergeant outfit is getting into better condition. Now, what I had in mind was that, now the odd screen brightness went away, and now it seems very dark all of a sudden. Why does it do that? Hey, so... is that the guy I was supposed to murder? Well, nice that he's right there, you know, ready for me.
Hey.
Hi.
Huh. So the Garrets sent you to track me down. What a joke. Now why the hell should I do that? You're below me, kid. I've been killing scum twice your size since before your mother squeezed you out. Well, that sounds like a bit of a bargain. I get to walk free with the Garrets thinking I'm dead. Sure, you can have my hat. I can always buy another with the caps I've got left. It would have been more fun fighting it out, though. See you later, kid.
Who knows, maybe 57 bottle caps. Is that enough for those guys? They're not gonna believe you. I haven't saved the game, but I can fucking try and see what happens. I think this is not gonna work out. 50 freaking 7 caps. But if it is that easy, if it goes like that, then fine. Like, if I don't have to kill him and they get his hat for whatever reason. I mean, like, I am amazed they did not ask for any specific body parts. That's the ordinary thing. But perhaps he's just so always wearing his hat that they thought he'd be attached to it or something. But, like, sure. If you can do it like this, you don't have to kill anyone. And... like, I did put the guy out of a job, at least on a technical sense. So I kind of owe him this fate. If I can, like, do it like this. I didn't save, just in case I get told to go and kill him. You didn't do it. No.
Hello. Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. Yes! Where's his hat? This is great news. No one screws with the Garret twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust there were also some valuables on McCaffrey. Also, we would like to set you up with a room. You can have the corner room, rent-free. It was McCaffrey's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us.
Like, he had some valuables on him. He gave me 57 caps, and that's all he gave me.
Till next time.
I still don't trust that everything's fine when I...
Quite an impression on the strip.
Ugh. Oh, it was her. Wait, what from our room? Was it like, there's a corner room. Is it now this specific... oh, wrong room. Is it like, this one now? Is this like now my room? Yes. Yes, it is. Wonderful. Great. These aren't my things and they're in my room. Wonderful. Great. Okay, at least it's a bed. It's a bed I can sleep on. It is a bit dumb thing, but okay, that other guy said like a couple of days. Wednesday 6 PM. Okay, that would be 12. That again would be 6, so 18 hours, I guess. Be like Thursday morning, 6 o'clock. No, I miscounted. 12 AM. Well, actually closer to 1 PM. Yeah. So it's been a day. Let's see if they still found out that that guy is not dead. Okay, are you still satisfied?
I hear you've been helping out around town. It's much appreciated, friend.
If I say this, do I still have to pay for them? Because I have one. Okay, now.
Howdy.
Oh, I just wanted to ask her how she's doing.
Goodbye.
I think I like her brand of unusual.
Hello again.
Just ask for his story. Okay. And I think that's it. Now, can I finally go and get the holotape from that one guy? Where's that guy? It's like this, this, and this, and this. This place is confusingly laid out.
Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Oh, she's a crier. Fine. I think that's the first time I had heard her cry anything.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
The bits about walking are simulated in a rather dull way, you see. I don't even see my legs, and okay, obviously that is kind of like a joke, but it's like back and forth, and I can't even, like, in any way hasten this part. Perhaps if I took some drugs, would I walk fast? I don't think I would. Fine, it's not that long of a way. I'm complaining for nothing. Am I still properly dressed? I am. Good. Just in case if anything costs anything. Hi, Ralph.
How's it going, friend? Looking for anything special? Yep, here you go. You'll need to use a terminal to upload the data to the robot.
Thanks.
Come back anytime.
Was it the dino toy that made that sound? Also, wait.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work, and said to give you this.
I thought they'd pull a gun on me. Like, hey, are you that guy who's been doing good things? I'm here to give you this. Because that's the way it was in Fallout 3. You did good things and the Talon Company would come and try to murder you. That was unexpected, but not in all ways bad.
Howdy, Arcade.
Oh, he knows Arcade good. Like, I was wondering about that detail. Like, I haven't seen, like, dolls like that. Although it's kind of morbid to hang them in that way, but those are once again a new thing for me in, like, Fallout games. Okay, so now that I have the holotape, empty on the inside, like he just, you know, fooled me, like, here's a tape, do whatever you wish with it, and it's empty. Well, yeah, no, not hollow in that regard. That would be a hollow promise, an empty promise. But you can't say a hollow tape referring to the tape being empty. That's an empty tape or an unrecorded tape. A hollow tape would refer to just the cassette, the casing for the tape, I guess. But then it wouldn't be the tape that's hollow. Okay, I'm just fooling around with words to pass the time, because I'm going that a ways, and it's gonna take a time to keep this button pressed. Actually, I don't have to. I think I can do this, you know, press Q and the character just goes on. Like, can you imagine what kind of game you're making when you kind of realize that you can make a button to make the character walk so you don't have to press that button, get your fingers tired or something? I think this is the first time I've ever actually used that feature. That you don't have to press buttons to go forward, because it's kind of a minuscule effort anyway. Okay, I think we're here. But yeah, now I have the holotape. Holo as in hologram. Reminds me of a certain brand of 3M tape Okay, I need to point out this. Like, there was the movie Brainstorm. No, was it Brainstorm? Could have been Brainstorm. It was a movie that had my favorite actor, Christopher Walken, in it. Like, he's the definition of cool, at least for as long as he lives. I mean, the way I look at it, to me, Christopher Walken is the definition of cool in a person. There just is something like that about him. However, he is rather old. And time is merciless. And I've been thinking, like, what if one day the unthinkable happens and I can no longer think of this person as the epitome of cool, because one of those things, in order to be cool, you do have to be around, alive. You can have lived a cool life and so on, but I was thinking, like, who's the next coolest guy? And the first thing that comes to my mind is Fonzie. You know, from Happy Days, Fonzie. Fonzie, however, is a fictional character, and I think he's portrayed by Henry Winkler. But does anyone know him? Do you consider him to be cool? By the way, now that I mentioned Henry Winkler, is he the same guy whose name is in MacGyver credits? I think there's a Henry Winkler, like, as a producer or anything. Is it the same guy as Fonzie? Because if it is so, then that is quite the thing. I mean, to me, like, world is small. But never mind. Back to the business. Once again, I forget myself rambling some nonsense when I am in the process of delivering. He had to name it exactly that, did he? Fully integrated security technology officer. I think that makes for an appropriate abbreviation. You know, if you take the first letters of each word. I can see where this is going. Hello?
Fully integrated security technotronic officer, active and reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position. Servos active. Operation complete. Thank you for your business. I will require a hardware and software upgrade to offer enhanced services. Yes, sir.
I wonder if he's a sub, you know, because he was so readily willing to take commands from me. Also, I can't access the terminal anymore. I suppose that does that. Oh, hello. Can I talk to you anymore?
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Okay, nothing other than protect and serve. What are these odd lines on the ground? Is that like repeating texture effects? Artifacts? Whatever you call those things. Okay, so I suppose that's that done. And, back to the Atomic Wrangler, I guess. Yeah, I'm actually still walking this way. Well, a moment ago there was that thug attacking me, so I suppose it would serve a purpose to be more alert, focused on the game, which you are not if you are letting the game walk all by itself. You're just walking one way and not caring about the world or anything around you anyway. So, wait, where was this guy going? Here, I guess. The robot, I mean.
Hungry? Thirsty? Horny? The Atomic...
What was that third one? Yeah, I hear that they have some thing to offer you. Yes, now, what's that it? Oh, Atomic Tango. Yes, Vista will be joining. I think that's everyone. Am I properly dressed? If necessary.
Hey, chum. Welcome back. You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years. For my customers, I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
You get the same response from both of those two. It's a heavy-duty piece of equipment built to last.
Hey, I'm amazed you even found the thing in the first place. Here is double for your trouble. Those freaky fetishists ought to be satisfied now. It is! It will? My God, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it.
Imagine how excited this guy would be about the kinds of AI we have in existence nowadays. Like, I'm sure if it was possible, we'd integrate some type of an AI into that machine.
But...
And now that I've said that, I'm sure that there is already a mod somewhere that can do that. And if there isn't, there will be, now that I pointed it out. Great. So, what else is there to do? Oh, well, wait, no, things that go boom, the house always blah, 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 blah. Well, a lot of things I could do. So I know nothing about this, how little we know. Is it from that when I helped the lady escape thing? Joana and Carlitos were their names, I guess. Talk to Casino about... Casino? Who am I supposed to say? Casino? I'm sure someone said it, but I wasn't paying attention or missed it otherwise. I was just like, okay, this person and... Sorry. Talk to Casino about suspicious or murder activities. Perhaps someone else in Gomorrah knows how to find him. And also there was Ralph. No, wait, it was Mick, who was curious about why they're not buying weapons anymore. So it plays into that, I think. Or is related to that. This I'm sure you have to do at some point, I guess. I just feel from the videos I've seen of this game, I think that you just kind of have to do this at some point. But, now that I am... Wait, what was this one? Once again, a big door. A locked door. A pick-lock door. Can I still,
Well, if it isn't my...
Can I arrange for some entertainment here? I mean, this has become much more of a fun place now that you kind of sort of...
Good day.
You know, have done what little you do to improve it. Is this actually the room they meant me to have? Meant for me to have? It's okay. No, wait, it was W. Yes, like that. Okay, so that's that. And I think this here, right now, I think this stream has been going on for a little while. not stream, but a recording. I actually just record this onto the video. There is no live version of this anywhere. And I keep thinking, maybe I should. Okay. New save. Just in case something goes wrong and I have to go back to the beginning, then I won't have to go further back than just the beginning of the session. I mean, I've been having this horrible idea in my head of what ifs, you know, like, I know it kind of runs in the family, all this what ifs. Like, what if? And this is the reason my videos begin the way they do. Like, you get to see a glimpse of the program OBS. Because I, physically speaking, click the start button, start recording, and then Alt tab to the game. And the reason for that is that I'm afraid of the possibility. What if? Because I have bound the start recording button to a button combination. What if I start the game, press the start record combination, except what if I miss, you know, or press something wrong? And I think I'm recording, and then I don't record. So I've been playing for like 3 hours, talking about things, and then realize after stopping the recording, which I didn't do, to realize that there is no recording. So that's the reason why I started the way I do. And the reason why I slightly try to avoid editing these is that if I were to edit it, I've been using OpenShot because it doesn't cost anything and I don't make any money off of this, at least as of yet. So I've been using OpenShot, and in that, let's say with my computer and so on, it's like if I have a 3-hour video, and if I edit in minute ways, and so that it is roughly 3 hours, I then have to render the video, like again with the changes, and it takes, let's say for this kind of video quality and so on, it takes roughly the same time to re-render the video, or render the video more like, as it will be. So like for a 3-hour video, it's 3 hours of rendering. But if I don't have to edit it, that I don't have to do that. I just upload the video. And that's why the starting OBS actually can be seen in the video, because it doesn't seem that bothersome. I'm not that picky about it. It doesn't bother me that much. And also, I think perhaps when these little recordings that I make are not that perfect, not that honed, you know, like I use this as a kind of outlet to just talk like this for a little bit every now and then. And I suppose it makes it more relatable. I think that might be one of the reasons why someone cares to watch these. Is that I talk nonsense. In addition to playing like video games. So I did save this, did I not? I know I checked it a lot. I have that kind of thing. But yeah, it's here. It's saved. I guess that's it for this time. And what are the usual things to say? Like subscribe, comment, whatever additional words you can think of. Yeah, because it's kind of good for the video. Thank you if you have already subscribed. Thank you if you intend to and will subscribe. Thank you for your time, and perhaps at some future date we will meet again. See you for now. Bye for now.